Good morning. Today's topic is feedback amplifiers. Introduction about about feedback amplifiers, negative feedback, voltage series, voltage shunt, current series, current shunt, feedback amplifiers. Let us see about the definition of feedback. Feedback is defined as the process in which a part of the output signal is returned back to the input. That is, this output signal can be either voltage or current. Feedback signal can be in phase or out of phase with the original input signal. Amplifier that operates on the principle of feedback is known as feedback amplifiers. Types of feedback. There are two types, positive feedback and negative feedback. Positive feedback in which the original input signal and the feedback signal are in phase, then the feedback is called as positive feedback. If these two signals are out of phase, then the signal is called as negative feedback. Amplifier without feedback. The block explains about the amplifier with input signal Vi and output signal V0. Here the block explains you about both the signals are does not interconnected, that is Vi and V0 are not interconnected. So this type of amplifiers are called as amplifiers without feedback. The gain for this amplifier is A is equal to V0 by Vin, where A is the amplifier gain and V0 is the output voltage and Vi is the input voltage. Amplifier with feedback. The basic block diagram for feedback amplifier is given. The block diagram consists of 5 basic elements: input signal, output signal, sampling network, comparison or summing network, and the basic amplifier. Input signal. The signal source can be either voltage source in series with resistance or current source in series in parallel with the resistance. Second is output signal. Output can either be voltage across the load resistance or current through it. It is the output signal that is desired to be independent of the load and insensitive to the parameter variations in the basic amplifier. Third one is sampling network. Sampling network, the function of this network is to provide the measure of the output signal, that is a signal that is proportional to the output. This configuration is called shunt connection. For series connection, output current is sampled and output port of the feedback network is connected in series with the load. If this type of connections is called as series connection. Fourth one is summing network or mixer network. Here the mixer network will sum or difference the signal source input signal Vs and the feedback signal Vf. The output of the mixer network is the sum or difference between these two signals, which is denoted by Vd. Then basic amplifier. Basic amplifier is one of the important part of the feedback amplifier. The circuit amplifies the different signal that results from the mixer network, and this process is responsible for desensitivity and control of the output in the feedback system. The amplifier provides a gain A, which is used along with the mixer network, sampling network and the feedback network. The voltage gain of the feedback network is given by AF is equal to V0 by Vs. Amplifier with a negative feedback. So negative feedback is already discussed. Negative feedback means the input signal and the feedback signal will be out of phase. That is, both the signals will have 180 degree phase difference. So that type of negative feedback is given for the amplifier is known as amplifier without a feedback or negative feedback amplifier. The feedback signal has a voltage Vf which is equal to beta into V naught, where beta is a feedback factor that is given by beta is equal to Vf by V naught. Now discuss about types of negative feedback. Depending on the type of the sampling and the mixing network, the feedback amplifiers are classified into 4 types: voltage series feedback amplifier, current series feedback amplifier, current shunt feedback amplifier, voltage shunt feedback amplifiers. First, voltage series feedback amplifier. Voltage series feedback is given by voltage sampling plus series mixing. Always these feedback networks are classified based on the sampling network and the mixing network. So sampling can be voltage sampling or current sampling, and mixing can be series mixing or shunt mixing. Based on these combinations, we have 4 types. In this, voltage series feedback has voltage sampling and series mixing. So these type of feedbacks are present in voltage amplifiers. Here the input voltage Vi of the amplifier is nothing but a sum of the input voltage Vs and the feedback voltage V0, where V0 is the output voltage. Second type is current series feedback network. Current series feedback network has current sampling and series mixing. That is, these type of amplifiers are present in transconductance amplifier. This amplifier provides the output current I0 which is proportional to the input voltage Vs. The feedback signal is the voltage Vf which is added to Vs at the input of the basic amplifier. Third one is current shunt feedback. Current shunt feedback amplifier is nothing but a combination of current sampling and shunt mixing. This amplifier supplies the output current I0 which is proportional to the input current II. This makes it a current amplifier. The feedback signal is the current if the input current of the basic amplifier II is equal to Is plus If, where Is is our source current and If is feedback current, and the output current is I0 is equal to IL, which is load current. This type of feedback networks are present in the current amplifiers. Fourth type is voltage shunt feedback amplifiers. Voltage shunt feedback amplifier is a combination of voltage sampling and shunt mixing. This type of amplifiers present in the trans resistance amplifiers. This type of feedbacks can be used in trans resistance amplifier. This amplifier provides an output voltage V0 which is proportional to the input current Is. The input current of the amplifier is algebraic sum of the input source current and the feedback current If. The advantages of feedback networks are: negative feedback stabilizes the gain of the amplifier. Second, input resistance increases for the certain feedback configurations. Output resistance decreases for certain feedback configurations. Operating point is stabilized. Coming to disadvantages, there is a reduction in gain. This is the major disadvantage in feedback amplifiers. The gain will get reduced. The reduction in input resistance in case of voltage shunt and current shunt type amplifiers. and in current shunt and current series amplifiers, output resistance increases. Applications of negative feedback. Negative feedback amplifiers are used in all the electronic amplifiers, then regulated power supplies, and also in wideband amplifiers, that is having larger bandwidth amplifiers. Thank you.